Hey, people of the earth, welcome to the Drama House. No, don't worry, I'm just messing with you. I'm a no EA. The power is up and running over here. So, the 18th expansion pack for The Sims 4 is about to be released. EA was supposed to show the new features in a live stream, but alas, they lost power and had to reschedule it. Meanwhile, big Sims content creators are happy to showcase what the Sims team clearly wasn't able to, proudly showing all the new good stuff businesses and hobbies will add to your game.
And there is a really long list of activities to choose from. Pretty much anything your sim can do is on this list of business activities.
Cause, after 17 expansion packs, plus game packs, plus kits, the game is so good, it needs yet another pack to be even better, right? With the arrival of the new expansion pack, I've noticed this discourse going around within the Sims community of whether the new pack is expansion pack worthy, with many players mentioning how businesses and hobbies could have been a pack refresh of Get to Work. Now that more information has been revealed on what's in this pack, I've noticed how another part of the Sims community laughs at the idea that this expansion pack should have been a pack refresh of Get to Work. This is 100,000 times better than Get to Work. It's crazy how many good features they are offering with this. I'm so glad all those people are eating their words now. Hopefully they stay shut up. But girl, why? Why staying quiet when we were given functioning brains with critical thinking skills? You see, my brain, for example, is so repulsed by the idea of staying shut up that it sent me on a very cool quest. The past can always teach us something about the present and the future, and The Sims 4 has quite a past. That's why in this video we are gonna look at the past expansion packs and expansion packs only, because I'm feeling kind today, for The Sims 4, and we will absolutely not stay shut up about what's really going on here. Just a little disclaimer. If you are excited about businesses and hobbies and you look forward to playing with it, girl, that's okay too. But again, this is going to be the 18th pack for the game, and I would feel like I'm doing you a disservice if I just stayed shut up about the drastic downfall of the expansion pack scheme in The Sims 4. So, hear me out. I've put together this fabulous grid to help us define what each expansion pack has added to the game. Yeah, can you tell? I used to work in corporate. All corporate girlies love a little table. I know. The categories are core gameplay additions, so things like weather, pets, university, vacations/leisure activities, supernatural, business, gameplay overhaul, meaning packs that implemented some gameplay aspects that already exist in the game, and others for anything else that doesn't fit in the other categories. Now, to kind of calibrate this table, I'm gonna call in a very special guest and a dear friend of mine, The Sims 3. So first we're gonna fill up the chart using the Sims 3 expansion packs, which are 11, by the way. I wanted to do this before categorizing the Sims 4 expansion packs to get an idea of what we mean with each category, and also have a look at how the previous game title, The Sims 3, handled its expansion packs. And yes, one expansion pack might fit in several categories, so you might see repetitions. No shockers for the first column, where we find pets, university life, and seasons. In the second column, we have world adventure and island paradise. In the supernatural section, we have late night that introduced vampires, and obviously the expansion pack called Supernatural. The business section is very busy, honey, because it includes the expansion pack that added new careers, ambitions, the expansion pack that added a real estate system, late night, the expansion pack that included a new business, show business, Showtime, and the expansion pack that allowed you to build and buy resorts, Island Paradise. Generation is the only expansion pack that goes to our fifth column, as it did overhaul family gameplay, a feature that does exist in the base game, and oh man, how good was that overall. And lastly, we have Into the Future occupying the Others section, since I feel it's a different concept. It could have been part of the vacation/leisure column, but I feel that although you're traveling in time, you're not really vacationing there. And that's it for our calibration with The Sims 3 Empire. But I want to add a note. Expansion packs in The Sims 3 might approach similar concepts like World Adventure and Island Paradise, but we don't really see a gameplay repetition. They are very different experiences. Just let's keep this in mind for when we look at the Sims 4 options. So, same table, same categories, 7 more expansion packs to add, and honestly, the majority of the packs concepts are a clear departure from what we have in The Sims 3. Not the first column though. That one is basically identical, with the main difference being that instead of having pets, we get cats and dogs, and then horse ranch only. So in the first section we have cats and dogs, university life, and seasons. I also included horse ranch to this column because it does introduce horses in the game the same way pets did in The Sims 3. And that's basically the entire addition to the game that this pack does, so I felt it might fit here. For the vacations column, we have island living, snowy escape, and cottage living. I know that for the same reason horse ranch is part of the first column, cottage living should be there as well. But I think there's a difference between horse ranch, which is focused mainly on owning, riding, and caring for horses, and cottage living, which adds a different lifestyle concept, focusing on cottage life as a whole, with more elements than just adding farm animals to the game. In the supernatural column, we have island living, as it brings mermaids to the game, and life and death, because it does focus a lot on ghosts and the Grim Reaper, which, okay, they're not officially supernatural life stages, but I think they still belong here. And if you're wondering about all the other supernatural classes we get with the supernatural expansion pack in The Sims 3, well, those were all sliced into singular game packs, which I'm not including in today's video. I have a video that goes through all the Sims 4 releases, including game packs and kits, and I'll link it here if you want to check it out. Next category is business, and brace yourselves with this one. So in the business category, we have Get to Work, which adds new active careers and a retail system. City Living, which adds new jobs and apartments as a new lot type, but you can't buy apartments and be a landlord. Get Famous, which introduces showbiz, but doesn't have a branch for things like music bands or a career as a pop star. For Rent, which adds the possibility to own property and rent it, but still, you can't really build skyscrapers. And finally, the newest addition, Businesses and Hobbies, which basically introduces a small business management system and the possibility to live and own a business in the same lot. But honey, my favorite category for the Sims 4 table is the next one. Under the gameplay overhaul column, we had one expansion pack for The Sims 3, Generations. In The Sims 4, we have 5. Get Together, which adds activities Sims can perform together by adding clubs. High School Years, which overhauls how teenagers go to school by providing an active high school system. Growing Together, which is an overhaul to family gameplay that gives you the possibility of carrying infants in a backpack. Love Struck, which is an overhaul on romantic relationships and dates. And Life and Death, which, don't be fooled by the title, example, implements gameplay mechanics related to death and the afterlife. Yes, this is all real. Can't make this shit up, honey. And honestly, yes, if you do own Get to Work and For Rent, you might feel that businesses and hobbies also fits this category because it is an overhaul to existing mechanics if you own these two packs. Like, they literally redid the retail management panel for this pack. But I didn't add it here because I'm considering this category as an implementation to base game gameplay mechanics rather than other expansion packs. Lastly, the poor little loner, Eco Lifestyle, sits in the others category because although it has apartments in it, I don't think it really matches any of the other categories, so here it is. Now, do you remember when talking about the Sims 3 packs, I said that the content of the packs is very different, even if they look conceptually similar? Like Island Paradise is about resorts and island vacations or island life, whereas World Adventure has different destinations with a very specific gameplay style. Right. So unfortunately, we cannot say the same about The Sims 4. Because in The Sims 4, every concept, every content type is sliced into different expansion packs to the point of saturation. And let's not forget, expansion packs for The Sims 4 are the most expensive type of DLC they offer. The Sims 4 has a pack called Cats and Dogs instead of Pets, because if you want horses and goats, you'll have to buy Horse Ranch, and if you want rabbits, llamas, and chickens, you'll have to buy Cottage Living. The Sims 4 has a pack called Get to Work, which includes a retail system, but if you want to own and rent property, you'll have to buy For Rent. And if you want to own a small business like a tattoo shop or an art studio, you'll have to buy Businesses and Hobbies. And if you want to live in an apartment, you'll have to buy City Living. But if you want to own a vacation resort, you'll have to wait and hope and pray to the gods, because that's not an option in the game. Even if there's one expansion pack called Island Living and one called For Rent, they haven't merged those two into something else yet. And yes, they do that. I've read comments from players saying that the upcoming Businesses and Hobbies is the child of Get to Work and For Rent, and they were saying it in like a positive way. Like how cool that this expansion pack sits in between two expansion packs that already exist. And honestly, which The Sims 3 expansion pack makes you say that? None. Because look at Generations, it's about family gameplay. So it has gameplay related to parenting, gameplay for children, and gameplay for teenagers. They didn't make Generations to then make another expansion pack focused on high school only, because things to do for teenagers were included in the family gameplay overhaul expansion pack. The Sims 4 already had an expansion pack about retail, yet they are now serving it again, saying it's different because they made a new UI panel. The Sims 4 already had an expansion pack about family, yet they made another one about high school, another one about love, and another one about death. And no, slicing content this way is not done to provide more quality and more gameplay either. It's just to make more money, simple and clear. Even because we all know that the structure of the base game is not capable of sustaining all these packs and perform decently. That's why every new release, every new adjustment to things that already existed will create new glitches and new issues that will take more time to get fixed. Honestly, for the sake of time and quality of this video, I haven't gone deep enough into the difference between the packs from The Sims 3 and the ones from The Sims 4, but I just hope that we all realize that if The Sims 4 18th expansion pack is literally recycling mechanics from two previous packs that already exist and that we already paid for, we shouldn't really celebrate that like it's the best thing ever. And if, as a community, we keep showing our approval and keep spending money on products that are just recoloring options we already had, the problem no longer is the company that sells them. They'll keep throwing their thin hook in. So why do we keep swimming towards it? If you've made it to the end of this video, just know that I really appreciate you. I hope you see where I'm coming from and that you'll share your own opinion in the comment section. This channel is literally rooted in my love and appreciation for live sim video games, and just like many others in this community, I just want to have a good experience with the video game franchise as important as The Sims. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this little rundown of The Sims 4 expansion packs, and if you've been having similar thoughts about the state of the franchise, please do join me here at the Drama House by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.